What makes you nervous? To begin with, what makes us nervous in life is triggered by what we hear and by what we see. This nervousness crept in as a result of the information we acquired from outside sources, which later became our mental image that mastered our mental faculty, our mental reasoning, which later forms our thought process. It forms our thought process because the two major gateways to every woman's heart is through what they hear and what they see. Having said that, we can largely affirm that what we live with today is a product of knowledge, and knowledge stems from information. Now, the disparity between success and failure in life, the gap between success and failure in life, is justified by the level of knowledge, by the level of information available. Because no one can live successfully beyond the level of information they have. Do you know that one of the reasons you think the way you think today is because of what you have repeatedly listened to and stored in your subconscious mind? Let me ask you a question. What is the source of that information in your mind? What is the source of that information in your head? Information has the ability to change the way we conduct our daily lives. Do you know that the chances of you showing love to others are slim if what you constantly listen to is how people are callous, how wicked people are, how unlovable people are? Check your life. You will see and discover that the life you are living now is proportionate to what you constantly listen to, what you've heard in the past. Because a seed produces its kind. The pattern of your life is a reflection of what you constantly feed your mind on, what you constantly listen to, and that has mastered your mental consent. That is why you talk the way you talk. That is why you see things the way you see things. Now, the major problem is we frequently fail to question if those information were true or not. What makes you nervous? Perhaps you are nervous because you heard that something is impossible or something is difficult to achieve. For instance, long before many of us enter uni or higher institution, we heard a lot how difficult it is to graduate with a good grade in some disciplines. Some of this false information were imprinted on people's heart, which later became their realities that they have to struggle and deal with in lives, whether this course is challenging or not. The challenges are frequently present in our heart, in our mind, even before we take steps, which subsequently become our solid evidence. Because nothing enslaved us more profoundly than our conviction in what we've heard. Nothing enslaved you more profoundly than your conviction in what you've heard. Do you have any fears? Wait. I would like you to investigate the source of that fear. I would like you to verify the source of that information. Could it be as a result of what someone said to you? Could it be as a result of what you heard on the news? Oh, that something is not possible. Something is difficult to achieve. I want you to know that all of these are tactics to limit your effectiveness in life. Because the path to the dark side in life is paved with fear. Courage is the way to the light. There's no victory in fear. Fear bets nothing but bondage until you check the source of that information, until you verify what is making you to be afraid in life. You cannot earn your freedom. Our fears of questioning those things that were delivered to us have been the major reason why many people are not making progress in life. Now, have you tried enough to check if those things that you held, if those information were actually true and balanced? We frequently fail to ask questions because those things came from the senior ones, from the older ones, especially from those that are occupying highly esteemed offices. For instance, some people chose their career in life. They chose their path in life as a result of the faulty information they had. You've heard people saying, this career is hard. There's no job out there. Marriage is a battle. And when they eventually got married, they began to face battle in their marriages. It is not about the situation, but what preceded the situation, the faulty information. Until you check and verify what the information is, you cannot have a better experience that you want in life. Are they all true? Anything you believed in is according to the information you've had. And you live your life after this pattern because the situation will constantly present itself to you in harmony to your thought. What are those things you should be thinking of? What are the information you should allow in your mind, in your heart? The scripture says, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are lovely and of good report, think of these things. Not information, not things that are unverifiable, until your thought process is conformed to the life you want. Your experience will be the same, because no one can go beyond the height of their belief system and the length of their awareness if those things you are listening to are not helpful, regardless of where it's coming from or the source. It is your responsibility to change the frequency so that you can have a better life. What is the source of that information in your head? What is the source of that information in your mind? Who said it? Remember this. No one can do better than what they know. Ensure to verify every information if they are actually true. God bless you.